Hi, welcome back to Built Not Bought by Bruce. Alfred and I have been busy on the Econoline here. We've been taking stuff apart. Of course, fasteners and everything over the years have gotten pretty tough to get apart easily. Some stuff hasn't been too bad, but a lot of it's been pretty tough. We're finding a couple things we weren't expecting. So the truck was sitting a little bit lower than I expected it to be, and when we got underneath here, it became apparent why that is that cross member has rusted out so badly it gave way, and when it did, that pushed the leaf spring back about, I'm going to guess, a good inch for sure, maybe a little bit more. So that pushed the spring back, which in turn allowed this rear shackle, again I'll try and get some decent light there, there we go, allowed the rear shackle to fold back and has the spring sitting right on the frame. So a little bit of corrosion here that we're going to have to deal with, but I think a small patch will do the trick there. We can get some strength in it again. I'm kind of going to cap that to bring the strength back to it. But at first I was pretty dejected about the spring and the mounts, because that's a fair amount of work under there, and I thought, oh man, this just isn't going to be any fun. And then I thought, well, you know, I do like the stance of the truck lowered a little bit, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity to lower this thing. And the ride height right now is not terrible, so I'm kind of thinking that we can lower it, maintain the suspension, and reinforce all of this, make it nice and strong again. So looking at it, I thought, okay, how am I going to do that? And I'll show you what I came up with to fix the spring perches. So this is 3x3 by 1/8 wall, and my plan is to drop that rear end out of there, which shouldn't be too bad. I've already started getting things ready. So what we're going to do, we're going to undo the rear shackles, undo the shocks, let the truck down. Actually, we'll let the truck down before we undo those rear shackles. Let the truck down. We're going to put the rear end on jack stands, and then just hack away this rotted out old material. So this is still real good and strong and isn't a problem. So once we trim all of this out, break it loose from here, we'll grind this up, clean it, weld that 3x3 piece in from the frame over to here. Then this will go right around, that perch will go right around that 3x3 box section, and that will give us about 1.5 inches lower height on the front spring perch, and it will also, we're going to be able to pull it back to where it should have been, which is going to adjust that rear shackle. So overall, I'm thinking we're going to be 1 inch to 1.5 inches lower on the ride height when that's done. We'll get it sitting back on its wheels. Once we get it back on its wheels, we can take a look at the ride height, and from there we can move on to the next step. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.